Joe, congratulations. You don't do things easy at Alexandra Palace, do you? But over the moon to win, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's all that matters. It's the win. Whether it's 3-0, 3-2, it doesn't matter. The win's the most important thing. I want to go home and enjoy Christmas dinner, and this year I will. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the 28th.
Monkey off your back last year, winning here. Did it feel different coming here this year? Different mentality because you'd already won? Like beforehand, you used to talk about dreading coming here.
Yeah, it was more pressure from within, to be honest. I come here expecting to win every year, and obviously it's not materialised every year. But this year I felt like I was in reasonable form, and I think it was Jim's first time on the stage. Obviously he played Ted, but it's his first time on the stage, so I thought I could maybe assert my authority, and I think the walk-on done me to be fair. They were singing right up until they said game on, and it affected me, so maybe that's something to work on going forward.
So even at the end there, walking in a Cullen Wonderland, ring around Ali Pally, that must put goosebumps on.
Yeah, it did, yeah. I think at the end, I know it's cliche, but it probably got me through at the end, because I knew I was playing okay, but obviously with playing okay and then having that lot behind you, cheering for you, it's a nice recipe, so I think they got me through it in the end, and I'm more than thankful.
Do you think you've matured as a player over the last 18 months?
Yeah, I would have probably folded 5-6 years ago, or maybe not folded. Maybe that's a bit too harsh on myself, but maybe I would have looked for an excuse. Maybe this is why it happened. This is why. At the end of the day, as a player, you're responsible for your own destiny. Really, the 3 darts are in my hand. If they don't go where I'm throwing them, then it's my fault. It's no one else's fault.
Christmas done, you come back. Is it like a new tournament? Because I know a lot of players always say it ruins their Christmas. Can Christmas be a distraction? And does it feel like
honestly, it's ruined my Christmas for about 9 years. So I don't know. Last year was the first time I'd gone back and actually been thinking, oh well, I've got to go back after Christmas. So to answer your question, I've no idea. I'll tell you the new year.
I know speaking before the Worlds, you said you were one of only maybe 10 players that genuinely believed they can win this.
Yep.
Looking at it now, do you think that number's dwindled, the way form's gone and everything like that, or do you still think there's only a group of 10 that can?
To actually win it, I think there's a select group, but the times we've had surprise finalists and things like that, and probably people will look at this and think, well, you'd be a surprise finalist, Joe, but not to me, I wouldn't. So I don't know. I think there's so many players that are capable, and it's just showing it here. That's what I've lacked in the past, and I fought today and I've dug deep and probably got a result maybe where I probably wouldn't have done before, so it can only be a positive moving forward.
Do you look at draws? Because you're in that nice little section 2 that everyone keeps going.
I know that I've got Whitlock or Clearmaker. I've not looked beyond that.
Wade's the other seed in your in your segment going forward, so is it one that you can really attack?
Yeah, but Wade was probably by his own admission, he was terrible the other night, but so it's not going to be like that every game. The next game it'll be probably the James Wade that we all know, where he's absolutely lethal on the finish, and it's just probably James Wade's a perfect example. James, it's shocking to everyone, especially me, that James has not reached a world final, because the amount of times that he's done so well here, but that's just how it works here. It's just you need that little bit of luck as well, and I don't think James has had that.
What's been the turning point for you in terms of your career and the belief that you're now showing? Because beforehand you've been talked about ever since New Kids on the Hockey back in the day that Joe Cullen is going to go on and win something. Yeah. But right now this is the most confident we've seen you, and more consistency has come. What was the turning point?
Winning tournaments. Like I've won quite a few tournaments in the last probably 2-3 years, and it's just winning tournaments. When you get into certain positions before you're not comfortable with the position that you're in, and you're thinking, oh, I need to do this, but now I get into a position I think, right, well, I've won this and I've won that, so it's fine, I know exactly what I'm doing now, and it's just having that comfortable within yourself when you're near the winning line. I think that's what sort of maybe a few people have lacked over the years when they should have done, maybe similar to myself, but a lot more than what they should have done.
Anyone you fear playing in this tournament?
Fear is a stupid word, to be honest. If you give me an option to play Gerwin Price or the world number, I'm not going to say names because I'll get caught, the world number 64 in the world, whoever that is, I don't know who it is, I'll play world number 64, no problem. So it's not so much a fear, but if you can plot an easy route through, why not have the easy route through?
Joe, absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks very much. Have a nice Christmas.
Cheers, Phil. You too, mate.